So first of all, congratulations, Oumie, for, getting such wonderful marks in the previous quarter.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. And by the way, Oumie had, I think, scored, correct me if I'm wrong, Oumie, I think in APM you had scored the same mark in the previous
No, PM.
PM. You had scored
Yeah,
86 in PM. So somehow there is a streak with this marks, huh? 86 always.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Wonderful. So, Oumie, the first thing for you is that in the preparation phase, what was your tactic? Like, how many hours did you give in a day? Okay. And what
Yeah.
was your background? Meaning, were you working and studying both, or you was just a working, or you were just a student? And how many hours did you, manage to give every day?
Okay. So I'm not working, but like in the summer, like while studying for this exam, I was like doing this part-time job. So I only work like twice a week. So yeah, if that counts as work, that's all I did. So I was studying like let's say 5 to 6 hours. But then some days I take it off.
Okay, okay. So
Mhm.
5 to 6 hours a day is a good commitment, guys. So you can see, like, if there are students out there who are looking to, get those kind of marks, then understand that your commitment with the subject could need like those many hours, of course.
Yeah.
Now, Oumie, what was your target list of questions? Did you like have a set of target list of questions, and how many times did you end up practicing it?
So firstly, what I did was like I watched the lectures and then there were like recorded lessons, like recorded like solved questions. So I watched like you solve it and then I did it myself, went into the kit and did like 3 to 4 questions on the same topic, and that was about it. I wanted to do more questions, but due to time, I was not able to do as much. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So my key takeaway from here is that Oumie watched the session, the knowledge first, of course. So that's the normal, way to go. And then she watched my question practice, but then she, of course, managed to do the question practice herself as well. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then 3, 4 questions more from some other area for that same topic. But for sure, she has drilled those questions herself. So there are so many students I know who would come and tell me that, oh, we just ended up watching it, but we never practiced it. Okay, that's a
Yeah.
huge problem. That's a huge problem. Okay, great. And Oumie, what else do you think during the preparation phase as a tip or a trick you want to give from yourself? Like you would be like, oh, I wish someone had told me, and this would have just
Yeah.
made my preparation more better.
Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, I would say SBR is very, very hard. Well, I found it very, very hard. So the assignments, I don't know. I never got more than 50%, mind you. So
You never
like
got 50% more than that. Oh,
like
okay.
the first assignment I got like I think like probably 100% because it was like an easy topic. But the rest I got like 40%, 45, 50% and stuff. So it's going to be hard until like the day of the exam. Like that's just how SBR is. So it's going to be normal for like you to panic, but anytime you do a question, just like make sure you understand what you're doing. So like you can watch a video. I could watch a video and then I could just watch it and I'm done watching the video. Or I just go read the marking scheme and that's it. But then when you answer the question, try to understand, like try to know what the question is saying. Because it's more about understanding than like trying to finish that kid very, very fast. That does not matter. Every question you do, try to make some notes from it because every question you're going to learn something new. Don't panic, just write notes on it and then a few days later come back to the same question, reread your notes, and it's going to stick with you. Yeah, that's what I want to say.
Wonderful. Wow. So for me, this is a new learning from Oumie, guys, that when you guys are doing your own question practice, I never thought of this, but yes, this is a wonderful thing that she's mentioned, that y'all can still continue to make your own notes with whatever notes y'all have, right? Still, you can top it up with the own notes that you can make from every question that you have, because so many questions in SBR that you'll see, there's still something so much new. Always, there's some new flavor to it, so you can always make that extra bit for yourself. So when you're revising your cheat sheets, you're revising the notes that you have made for your own self. Of course, this all is going to be, a amazing package that you have, before your exam to revise. Okay, that's great. That's great. Now, Oumie, I want to know one more thing, that when you were doing your exam, did you have any thing in your mind that, oh, you're going to do the ethics question first, or you're going to do the, groups first? What was your style?
Okay, I said I was gonna do the. Oh, sorry. I said I was going to do the consolidation first. Um, I started doing the consolidation. It was like extremely hard, like extremely hard. So like I skipped it, and then went to like I went to what sections were there? I kind of forgot about the exam, but like the
So you
last
have
question,
groups, you have
yeah.
ethics, then you have section B, amalgamation. It's a mix of standards.
Oh yeah. So I did ethics first because I started with section A, but then it was very hard, the consolidation. So I went to ethics, did that, went to the amalgamation, and then came back to section A. But then one thing I'm gonna say is the technical articles are very important because when I was doing one of the questions, it felt like something I just read from the technical article. It's like exactly what was in the technical article is a question that they asked here. And it's like, even though it was in the technical article, it's not like something anyone will just know. So if I didn't read the technical article like probably the 3 days before the exam, I would not have known that. So technical articles is very important. Like try to
Oh,
understand it fully. Yeah.
okay, amazing, amazing, amazing. So this is what I've been trying to tell you guys, right? When I was doing the orientation also, that if you think that something is really difficult in front of you, you can't make the mistake of investing time in that first. That needs to be for the last. And get all your easy marks first. Because if you see the kind of score Omi has got 86. Now, if let's say she had attacked the most difficult thing first, amalgamate, I mean, the group's question is something we do a lot of practice. But now, if she would have, simply forced herself to do that question first, there's a good chance that she could have missed on all the easy marks that were lying, right, for her paper. So yeah, this is one important thing that she did not
Yeah, that
follow the
happened to
order.
me in the mock, yeah. That
Yeah,
happened
she
to
did
me in
not
the
follow the
mock,
order.
and I was like, I did not complete the mock because I saw a hard question, and I just like panicked and just stopped. So you were like, when you see a hard question, you should skip it and then start from the back and come back, and that's what I did for the exam. So
Perfect, perfect.
yeah,
Amazing, amazing. Okay. Now, anyone has anything extra to ask Komi, just put in the chat box. So we will keep her engaged for another 5 minutes. Just stay with us for 5 minutes. Anyone
yeah,
extra that you want to ask? Something? Because I've tried to be the student's advocate and I've tried to ask all the important questions. But anyone still thinks if I've missed to ask anything? I think I've pretty much covered everything, right? Was it a first attempt? I'm sure it was a first attempt, but yeah, Omi, you go ahead. I don't want to answer that for
yeah,
you.
yeah. It was my first attempt. Yeah.
Okay. So did you use the SAC model or did you have your own strategy for
Wait, what's
answering?
SAC model again? I got it.
State, apply, conclude. Like, did you state the standard? Did you apply it? Did you conclude it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did that. Maybe like
Oh,
in the exam, sometimes things just fly out, but I did try to do that. Yeah.
okay. So how many past papers did you practice before exam? Any specific number of past papers did you try to crack?
Mm, no, I can't remember how much I practiced, but I try to
Okay.
focus more on the practice than on the understanding the standards. So yeah, but I did
Okay.
not finish the
Okay.
kit or anything like that.
Okay. Did
Mhm.
you like manage to revise the whole syllabus once before the exam or twice? Did you get a chance to revise the whole content once?
Everything, probably from the cheat sheets, because the cheat sheets
Cheat
are
sheet.
very short. Yeah, but not like not everything all over again.
Okay, so the cheat sheets you got a chance to. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you use study text? Okay. Did you use like heavily any other study text or test your understandings at the beginning?
So I never opened the study text.
Okay. Okay.
Like a
Never
couple
mind.
months, I only use the notes from the classroom, and sometimes I check the study hub, and that's it. But no.
Okay, which I would also tell you guys that my notes are good to pass, but if you like want to score like
Yeah.
good marks, like how Omi did, use Study Hub. That would be the second best kit, more than Kaplan or BP. That's my suggestion. Okay, uh, Primrose, I think she answered that right. More than other resources, she's banked on the notes and Study Hub. Uh, okay, so Gloria, I don't think Gloria. So Omi, this is one important question that the to-do list of questions that I give. Did you manage to practice more questions beyond that?
Yes, I did. Yeah. I
Yeah, okay. What was
yeah,
the
yeah.
resource, if you may recall?
The Kaplan kit, yeah. I just so like
Okay, so
if
you
we
got
do it this okay,
questions.
let me give a tip on the Kaplan kit. So like there's
Okay.
like the standards are combined. So it would be hard to just see a question or a specific standard. So let's say we did IAS 16 and I want to look for an IAS 16 question. So I take the PDF of the kit and just search IAS 16. So anywhere it comes up, I do that question because it's combined. So that's how I was doing like the studying. So if you want to do IAS 32, just search it and then it will come up with questions, have it.
Okay. So yeah, because if you have a soft copy, I think yes, it's easy to search for that particular standard and then try to do it in that
Yeah.
fashion. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, then did I miss? How were you practicing? Even I think she answered, right? How she was practicing is she was watching the lecture of the, how the sum, but she was also actually keying in the answers herself. She was doing the practice herself, right? So yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, wonderful. There's a student who's mentioning that the student got 49 in the first attempt, 43 in the second. Is there any advice that you would want to give, Omi?
Okay, I think. Um, so what my advice would be like, do a self review and then try to figure out like what went wrong in each of those exams and try to focus on that. So I know like it's easier for like us to do what we are good at, but then try to figure out like what your weakness was in the exam. Maybe it was time management, maybe it was content, maybe it was a specific topic, and focus on that before the exam instead of like spending more time on what you're good at. Yeah.
Okay, perfect, perfect. So focus on identifying your weaknesses and covering the gaps rather than
Yeah.
just being like just going one way where you think you're good and you're probably just doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Okay, wonderful, Omi. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah.
And wishing you all the luck for the coming papers. And I hope that you are able to, rank
Yeah.
in the coming papers as well, because I can see
Yeah.
that this is the second time, right, that you're ranking. So yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
fine.
All
Thank
right.
you. Yep.
Thank you a lot, Miss. You helped a lot, especially like the week to the exam. Those questions you are giving, the
Yeah.
like the
Fine.
practice
Revision mark.
questions. Yeah, those
Oh,
one. When I started getting good marks, I'm like, I think I'm getting ready for this exam. Now that really changed everything. Yeah.
okay. Great, great, great. No worries. Fine.
Mhm.
Thank you. Good luck. Bye
All
bye.
right. Thank you. Good luck to everyone. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.